What up, guys? I'm sorry if I still sound raspy. I've been having some sinus issues or allergy issues over the last week. It's the weather's changed here, and it's kind of. But hey, I want to talk about some positive things. So first thing is, I've had some people reach out to me and like, hey, I can't download the whole album of Downfall. I'm like, or Downfall Society, whatever we have to go with now because there's so many downfalls. And I'm like, okay, well, allegedly. I wasn't there for the conversation. This is per Sky, the lead singer. Spotify reached out to him and said, hey, there's a lot of people like visiting this. You ought to release this in like increments. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, whatever. And so he's releasing like couple songs at a time. And that's what he's doing. So he had to pull it back and then release a couple sides. But here's the second thing. Have you guys ever gotten out of the shower and just put like you've had a shower and you got warm balls and everything, and you just put lotion on it? That feels so good. Maybe I'm 50. Maybe that's one of those finer things that I enjoy as you get older. When you put that nice warm lotion on your warm balls, man, that feels fucking good. But anyway, hey, Daniel. Daniel came right in at the right point. What's up, Daniel Barry?
To save us. Our conversation about your balls.
Well, no, I don't want to make it sound like it's my balls. That's not what I mean by that. I'm just saying.
Speaking of balls, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights.
Oh, speaking of which, sports highlights. Let's talk about this weekend, man. There were some good games. And then you had Les Miles get there's cheers from Bourbon Lover. I think he probably came over from my TikToks. I hope so. Bourbon Lover. But there were some great games on this weekend. I mean, Les Miles got fired at the end of it, so that's kind of cool. I mean, if you're into people getting fired, if you're not, that's a business decision. You can come to one of my graduate classes. I'll teach you about it. But
tell you the honest truth, I didn't realize he was still coaching.
Did I say Les Miles?
Les Miles.
I did. He's not coaching. That was wrong altogether. I was talking about that was wrong. He is not coaching. Les Miles is not coaching. He got fired from Kansas.
I would have never known.
Thank you for doing that in the most polite way possible. Golly. No.
Who got fired?
Not Les Miles. LSU's coach.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the kid. Not kid.
Not kid. He's old man.
Hey, Bourbon Lover's a little old-fashioned.
Yeah. There you go. So, but anyway, so you had Tennessee game was good if you're into that. The Indiana, I'll be honest with you. If I had to release, first of all, the game I watched that I thought was the best game that I've seen so far this year was Vanderbilt versus Missouri.
Yes,
that game was fantastic, man. I hate that their quarterback for Missouri got injured. Dislocated ankle, I think is what he said. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the instant replay, it was significant. Yeah, it looks pretty vicious. He got bent back, man. That would hurt. I don't care who you are. But excuse me. Like I said, I am fighting an allergy issue. There was a little snot came out of that. That's sexy. But anyway, hey, and Miss Jen is got her. I seen a picture of her. I was on there recently on Facebook. I seen a picture of her fiance.
Yep, congratulations!
Yeah, congrats!
Congratulations to her. I wish nothing but happy for both of them. I think. Well, I don't know him at all, but I do know Jen a little bit, and she is a fantastic person. She comes from a great lineage of people named Fire. Or maybe I'm just gonna laugh at that at myself. But anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
Yeah. So tonight we're talking about Halloween. So I put a kind of a spooky thing up with my skull, by the way. Tell me this didn't look like the most satanic skull you've ever seen in your life. All right. Has horns on it.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. It's adorable.
Oh, Rob's here. Rob.
Hey, look at that beard. Holy hell. I was thinking about taking him out of the freaking pre-show. But, man, look at it. That's a good-looking beard.
It's a little wiry, a little like not everything's perfect on it. You know, not as perfect as I want it to be.
We got both of our chefs down here. At least it's on my screen that way.
They're setting the table. It is true for me, too.
Same way, yeah.
Same here. How we doing, boys?
Good, bro.
Score.
Yeah,
A bald Santa, according
Santa.
to
That's
Bald Santa.
so that would be
Mr. Frost.
that'd be
That's
Mr.
me,
Frost.
baby.
Mm.
There it is.
Has anybody ever done Santa? I thought about doing it.
No.
But I may still have that that thing where I can't be around kids like within 250 feet and stuff.
I can
I'm being
understand that.
facetious. There's no such litigation against me about that. I was being funny. Maybe it wasn't funny to anybody but me. But anyway, so guys, did you just drink out of the bottle there, Rob?
It's a bottle of Coke.
Oh, I thought you were like two hands. He's like,
He's like,
Wow.
oh, shit.
I can't jump
We're
these
doing it
guys.
for real
I'm
tonight.
like,
If I'm
Like-
doing this, I'm doing it right tonight, boys.
Yeah.
he's gonna strap himself to the
This
chair like he
show's
did,
been
like
on
he
for
should have
5
done once
minutes. I
before.
gotta catch up.
But anyway, guys, everybody, welcome to the show. I'm glad everybody's here.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm not glad. I'm upset that a lot of you guys don't put lotion on your balls afterwards. But outside of that, which
Rob,
I think
when I'm telling you, you don't want to know. You don't
I'm not
wanna
asking.
know.
I don't.
Don't.
But he's about to
that's
tell
when
you
just-
anyway.
Just leave
But
that
he
one
is
alone.
about to tell you
I'm
anyway.
not asking. I'm not going to explain. I mean, if you don't know what balls are, that's on you. All right. But what I would tell you is that, man, everybody, welcome to the show. It's Halloween week. Me and David,
Yep.
Michelle, we all had a great
Yep.
weekend of seeing haunted houses. We went to
That's right.
Nashville
2 weekends in a
Nightmare.
row.
Yeah. I think this weekend I'm gonna do something a little bit more moderate. I'm gonna go with her or be with her, and we're gonna like hand out children to kids, candy to kids,
There you go.
and stuff of that nature. Something a little bit more, domesticated. But that picture was hilarious. She fit right in there with the body that had that body gone and just had the head cut off, and she was right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was. I had a great time. I would tell you the secret bars in Nashville Nightmare, not the places you want to go hang out if you're a bourbon drinker.
No.
But were they cool? Yeah, you
It
kind
was
of felt
fun.
important. I got a lanyard for like
You got
20
away,
minutes.
and then they took it away.
And then they took it away, and I was terribly upset about that. I was like,
It
"Can I
really
just-
was.
can I just keep the lanyard? Like, you can take the freaking icon."
It was like a little glow stick on a lanyard, and like you could tell he was just so happy and proud that he got
Yeah.
one finally.
And then he
wanted
took it
his own
away.
lanyard. But then
well,
when you
that's
go to this
because
little
I
super
paid for a
secret
lanyard
bar,
last time and I didn't get one.
And Bassages.
Well, no, that was at Miller's Thrillers. But I will tell you this: in my opinion, Miller's Thrillers was better than Nashville Nightmare. What do you think, David?
Yeah, I'm partial to Miller's Thrillers personally. I think the fact that most of it takes place outside and like you have that woods kind of dark, and you can't really see what's around
You
you.
can hear the stuff in the foreground coming.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's so it creates a more of a sense of suspense. Whereas
Mhm.
when you're in through, it's basically just a built set, which is lots of cool stuff. Don't get me wrong, but like you kind of there's a limit into what you can really expect from the place when it's built up like that. Versus like this is just leading me out into somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to run into next. I'm also a little bit biased, but like I honestly thought that that the second one we went to, Nashville Nightmare, was going to be like a lot scarier, and I was like, I think
Yeah, 'cause you had to
this
sign a
is honestly
waiver.
better. Yeah,
You had to
exactly.
sign a
I had to sign
waiver.
They don't make
Which
you
I
do shit
signed
in
for all
Miller's
three of us.
Thrillers.
They didn't even
So,
ask us
we
about
don't
it.
have to do any of that.
Come to me, kiss.
Crazy.
But it was
Ain't
fun.
my
So
jam. I ain't into that stuff.
I am. I had such a fun
I know
time.
you are.
Like I just look at the way they build stuff. I'm like, this is so fucking cool. Look at that. Look at the thing with the teeth and the the face and the way. Like this is awesome. I miss my calling, truthfully, in doing stuff like that. But anyway.
you saying you should have been Michael Myers? You ain't.
Or
telling me.
like I built his house or something. Like the
You know,
So-
Michael
set design,
Myers
bro.
just became second in Halloween costumes to the movie Sinners.
Movie Center.
Cool.
I wanted to
Knocked him
see
out of
that.
First place.
Was that pretty good? Was
Oh.
that Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, that movie is
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
I want to see that. Yeah.
Is that the one
And this is
where The Rock says you need to hide your forehead?
No,
I didn't even get the reference.
That's from
that's from
Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious.
But you know what I'm talking
Oh.
about? He's like, everybody hide your baby oil. You need to hide that freaking forehead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Rob, how you feeling, brother?
You know, shingles is surprisingly a thing that you just don't want to have.
No.
I'm 4 weeks out and I still got this tingling going on here. And every so often I get these fucking headaches.
Wow.
I came home last night and the headache was just from here right through the sinus.
Damn.
I didn't think. I mean, they said the side effects could be anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks,
Wow.
and it is not fun. And
So
I'm not a guy that's going to go out and preach go get the vaccine, but I may go get me a shingles vaccine next year.
Well, I don't think you can get
You
it
know?
twice. I don't think you can get it twice.
I think once you've had it, you've had it. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Once
don't
you've
know.
had
I'm not
chickenpox,
that kind of
you've had
doctor.
it.
I'm
I
not that
think
kind of
I
doctor.
think with shingles you can get it again because you can only get shingles if you've
Get
had
the
chickenpox.
You can
vaccine.
always get
Chickenpox.
shingles.
Yeah, yeah, but you get shingles is forever. Yeah,
I've never done the vaccine because while I'm not an anti-vaxxer, I'm just leery about what I want shit going into my body, right?
So I had the first of the 2-shot series. I have to wait 2 months. And so I've had the first one of the 2. And I will tell you that shot stuck with me because, I work out every day and stuff of that nature. And it was like a week later. I'm like, dude, my shoulder still
It was
hurts.
sore.
Like, legit.
Yep.
I mean, it did hurt having the shot, but it hurts.
It's just soreness.
It was
Yeah.
soreness, yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched my dad have shingles when I was in the military, and man, I'll tell you what, I don't want that nightmare because he didn't complain about much, but man, he complained about that. That was legit for him. So I not something I ever want.
It wouldn't have been bad. Like if it had been somewhere on my body, but it was here. It was right
Oh,
here.
it's on your head.
Jesus.
And I got to worry, but the doctor's like, you need to keep an eye on it because if it gets into your eye, you can go blind in your eye.
Yeah.
So that's
Really?
that's not funny, but ironic. So I just recently had some cancer burned off of me, melanoma.
Oh,
And that is legit. Like it's old people stuff they do. So when you get like 50 and stuff, you have to have these things burned off of you. I had this giant thing burned off my head. And then I had these ones. It was right here on my eye. It was like an L shape, and then a little dot over here. When they say it's burned off, it's pretty fast. They go in there with like this can of like really hot, like really cold nonsense. And they put it on there.
Nice.
The one on your face. Oh my God. That actually hurt. The one on my head, which I thought was going to hurt, didn't hurt, and then it just literally falls off. Like you don't even know it's there. It like
There's a lot of veins up there, but there's not a lot of nerve up there.
yeah.
Like, if you
Vascular,
cut your head,
yeah.
you'll bleed a lot,
yeah.
but there's not a lot of nerve up there.
Well, that's the reason why I had to go to the doctors because when I shaved my head, of course, because I'm bald, right? So I shaved my head, and I was always constantly nicking it on that freaking nonsense, right? It never hurt, but it would bleed like a sieve for like forever, right? And so I ended up well, my mom was like, in her craziness, she was like, hey, I really would like you to get checked for cancer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll set that appointment up. So I finally did, and the doctor was like, came in there. She's like, I did your back. How's everything healing there? I'm like, I don't know. I don't see my back, so I don't know. What it was, I had a cyst in my back, and she took it out and stuff of that nature, and she stitched it up and stuff. But anyway, I barely remember. Only thing I remembered about that whole place was I went in there, and I never complained about cold. Oh, hardly ever, except when Michelle takes all the covers, and she's like, "You woke up cold." I'm like, one, you're going through menopause, and you have this giant freaking fan that's going on in this room. All right, so you have that. So you have this like airplane engine going. And then you take all the covers, and all I have is barely a sheet. And I'm trying to keep myself like warm by it. And she's like you felt cold. I'm like, you don't say. I think I was close to hypothermia. I think I was close to death. Who knows? But I'm glad you slept well. I'm glad that worked out. You got hot. You said you sweated a little bit. That's pretty cool. I didn't have any of those comforters or quilts or anything like that. I had just a sheet barely that you let me have because I think your leg slipped in the middle of the night or something.
I just turned my furnace on like 3
there's Jordan.
days ago. Finally,
afternoon, gents. He says evening, I should say, and then a little old-fashioned comment. Her friend had shingles when she was 36. Or
Yeah,
no, that's
shingles
not a
is
little
fine.
old-fashioned. That's
Wow. His girlfriend had 36. Oh my God, that's way early. They don't even want to give you the shot.
dude. I
Yeah.
had shingles when I was like 30. Like I was super young. I
Wow.
remember because I was still married. So
You
no,
had
before
shingles?
30, I was in my 20s still when I got shingles. So I went to the
Wow.
fucking doctor because I didn't know what the fuck it was. It was like on my forearm. I was like, what the fuck is this? I go
Wow.
to the doctor. They're like, yeah, it's really weird for someone your age to have this, but you have shingles. Because see, I was working at TSA at the time. I figured it was some shit I picked up off a bag.
Off
And-
of
and
like
like-
some
You
girl.
still could have picked shingles up off a bag.
So the weird shit you can get, like people the weird food that people put in their bags when they travel internationally. The number of like
Mhm.
dried fish I've pulled out of like the long bags before, just a stack of dried fish, reeks to
Oh,
high fucking
my.
heavens, and like gets everywhere. The whole pod stinks for the rest of your shift. Like I have no idea why, but like at the time I was like, I got some of the fish on me, and now I have this rash, and now I got to go to the doctor to see what it was. And he told me I had shingles. I was like, is that worse? Like what is it? Is that worse than the fish rash? What? The fuck? Are you talking about? I got this shit. I'm
and a
not even
fish
30 years
rash.
old.
All right, so
Anyway,
we
yeah,
kind of say
yeah.
hello and everything. So what's everybody drinking? Gino, we'll start with you, and we'll go to you, to Billy, to Rob, and then to the boys.
All right. Gino is having some Redwood Empire, one of my favorite brands. This is the Emerald Giant cast strength. This is, if you're a rye lover, this is the rye to go grab. It has all the classic rye notes. The nice baking spices are there. Followed with some honey, some toffee, a little bit of vanilla. It's nice that the ending provides a nice warmth. I will not say it's spicy because it's a rye. It is a little bit spicy, but it is a nice warm hug of a rye. And for like today, where it didn't get out of the 40s today here, it's a good drink to have this evening.
I do agree with you that ryes are better for like colder weather, because I think it brings out that those spices in them, whether it's cooking spices, whether it's some of the sweeter spices or whatever it might be. And I think it's one of the reasons why I like the midwinter night drums in the when you're burning a fire, because it brings all of those open to you. So that I think you're right. I think a rye would be good. Pappy Van Winkle 12-year family estate. There's nothing better than that when it comes to that's mostly a high rye whiskey, and it's fantastic. It's 12 years though, but and it's generally somewhere between $29 and $42 a shot, or if you can get the bottle.
They're going to give a breakdown of this one. Of course, 116 proof. It's cast strength. It's 94% rye, 5% malted barley, and 1% wheat in the blend of this.
Nice.
So
100%.
it is very nice. If you're fortunate enough to find it, pick it up. It's worth the price. I got mine at MSRP. If you cannot find it local and you're in one of the states that you can do this, you can order it right from the distillery.
Or you can get into the VIP chat and Gino can hook you up. So Cafe 305, what do you have tonight, buddy?
So
How things been going, man?
Everything's going good. The last few days have been, just ridiculous busy. I have butchered 5
Butchered a
deer.
deer. I was gonna say I seen a deer. Big
I
boy.
did 5 already, and I got 1 more to do tomorrow. I'm apparently the deer guy down here in South Florida. So what I do when I set up in the morning, when I start doing I start with a small short story cigar, like a punch, and I usually do a Knob Creek, say my little morning prayers, get myself all prepped up. I'm very methodical when I'm butchering. So I have my table, I have all my knives, my sharpeners laid out. It's I don't want to call it a religious experience, but I put on some smooth jazz, and fellas, when I tell you, I'm so zoned out between the drink, the cigar, and the music. Oh, love it. So, been busy with that. University in Miami, we've made it to the third round. So hopefully that will pan out for us soon. Mrs. just came back in town from Tampa. She went to a wedding. I was supposed to go, but I was too busy, so I couldn't make it. And just
Well, we had
kicking
some of
back
that in the
enjoying it.
pre-show, and we're going to talk about that here shortly.
Yes. So that's it. Just a
What are you
little, like I
drinking
said, Knob Creek 9.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Rob, my other chef,
Mhm.
Mr. Bearded Guy, Bald Santa. Dude, that is
Short
that is
barrel.
the dope right there.
Short barrel.
Bee's knees.
Short barrel.
These
That
days,
right there, I could
This
drink
is-
that in one night. That is,
This is,
freaking tastic. That's the best. That's the second best honey cast made on the market.
It's a double barrel toasted and then honey barrel.
Yep.
Wow.
It is just freaking delicious.
I
This
wish I
is
was at
fast
Rob's house
forward.
right now. That sounds fucking fantastic. Pardon me. I'm not trying to cuss. It sounds. I said part of F the word, but that's the best, second best honey cast ever made right there. Mark my word.
I'm so
Mhm.
impressed with what Short Barrel is doing right now. They're just putting out some really great product. They don't have huge distribution, but he's growing it. They bought out the Old Fourth Distilling one in Atlanta. They're really putting some great stuff out down there, and I cracked I got their 18-year American Light whiskey that at
That's
100
Canadian, right?
Ooh. No, they bought it's I don't know, there's some MGP and there's some other Kentucky stuff that they blended into the barrel. But they
You said
finished
American
it.
Light. I'm sorry.
It's an American Light. 159 proof.
Oh my god.
It is. You do not taste the proof. I was really impressed
Nice.
by it. But it's also not one that I can sit down and drink 4 glasses of.
No, no one can.
It's a. I'm going to have a pour of that tonight, and I'm going to be done.
Yeah.
Never
What's
one day.
what's the MSRP on that?
Yeah, it's night juice.
What's the MSRP on that?
This one they did not release. I joined Short Barrels. It's called the Short List. Excuse me. It's called the Short List, and
How tall are you?
it's a club, so it's like $700.
I'm just trying. Well, real quick, how tall are you?
5'9".
So we are talking about short people because I'm
Yes.
in that group too.
Yeah. For $700, you get 4 releases just to this specific group a year. This is their first bottle of the short listers. They've got 3 more coming. I think the next one's going to be a Takaji finish, 8-year. It is for the price. I think he said it would have retailed between $189 and $199 a bottle.
Wow.
Wow.
But anything else that I order through the club, so to speak, I get free shipping and I get a 10% discount. So if I just want to get, when I can't get down to Georgia and I want to, like I said, I really like Old Fourth, which they own now. So I get a lot of their Old Fourth bottled and bond, and I can just order it, have it shipped direct to me,
Cool.
free shipping, and I think it's $59 a bottle.
Nice one, Chuck.
What's up, bud? Really?
Like that, Chuck.
Yeah. Penelope Estate, 13-year. I'm just going through some of the comments here. I don't know the context of that. Black Dexter. He was talking about when
Yeah,
you
he
were
saw
carving
that
up meat
picture.
and stuff like that. Got your little Miami routine. Chuck saying Old Cassidy by Rare Character I picked up last night is a banger. And
Yep.
Jordan was
Well,
saying-
first of all, rare character is always good.
He says he's toying around with the Bartesian he got. And remember, he showed us that when we were over at his place. As far as makes a decent whiskey sour. That's what's up. Whatever you enjoy, man. You don't have to be like super connoisseur. Like, we just appreciate people who appreciate the same kind of stuff that we do. That's all it takes.
I saw one of those Bartesians, man. That could be
What do you think of
interesting if it's made right.
Well,
If it tastes good.
well, to be
but that
fair,
was in the
his
mix.
mother did pay. She did pay on it, and no jokes made aside. So Jordan's my son. Everybody knows that, right?
Mhm.
And so he does like. So I got him into bourbon. He likes the good stuff and this and whatever. And so his mom got him I guess a Bartista or whatever you want to call it. And
Yeah.
and he doesn't do a lot of mixed drinks. Now his significant other.
I was like, was that the Beastie Boys coming on? Can't take over.
Sorry, guys. That was Ryan going off upstairs. Sorry.
It's all good, man.
But anyway, so his mom got him that. Now his significant other loves mixed drinks, and so it makes sense, right?
Sure.
But I think we were at the point where we can say this now. His significant other is pregnant, and so therefore,
Drinking
she
for
can't
two. No.
Well,
I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
What?
I thought
What's
I
that?
had it.
That's not. What's that lady that killed her daughter?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry, unalived her daughter.
Jesus. This is not getting
Casey
better.
Anthony.
What? Casey
Casey
Anthony.
Anthony.
There's my Negro. Yes. Mr. Pours, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight I'm drinking a little Blue Note whiskey. This
Nice.
is the
I did not
Ajax.
give you that one.
You did not. I got this on my own. This is the
I
uncut.
would not give that up. I'd be
I
like,
know.
nope.
No.
And this motherfucker is 123.3 proof.
Sweet.
And it does not drink like it at all. Like I had a couple. I got to the bottom of the pour and I was like, wait, that says what? 61.1% alcohol for real? Like if you told me this was 100, I'd believe it easily. I've had this one for a little while, but like I just like to bring it out every once in a while to enjoy. I wanted something that was gonna be taste honestly a little bit more rye forward, and maybe what it is actually the heat that is coming from that, because it's like a little bit cooler, not cold necessarily, but like kind of a damp night. I wanted something that felt a little more fire forward. So this
Gets into our damp night we're having right now.
Hey, I got a bottle of Blue Note Honey Cask for you. It'll go out with your sauce.
Well, first of all, why was I in this?
You're always in this.
Okay.
You're
All right.
always a part.
So I'm
yeah,
having,
he
Listen,
say something to make him feel better right there.
I'm just
Do you hear
waiting for
something
you.
happen?
I'm just waiting for you to come down to Miami so we can spoon, big dog.
yep. Big spoon, little spoon, big spoon.
And what is
Yeah.
that?
And tell me
the
you're going to
Dirty
leave him at the
Rabbit?
dirty rabbit. You're going to leave him at the dirty
There it is.
rabbit. You're going to leave, and he won't know how to find the exit.
Listen, when he walks up and he says his name, they go, "Oh yeah, you've been here before. Come on in."
Dirty Rabbit, yeah. Under Dr. Jody Lamont.
Perfectly spelled.
Got an Uber out front for a Dr. Lamont.
Actually, it's not only that, the cursive was so good too. I was like, wow, that looks like nothing I would ever do. But anyway, so I was part of a barrel pick with one of the Patels for Woodford Reserve, and so I'm drinking a batch one tonight. What I'm currently drinking anyway, and it's a 45.2%, so that's what 90.4. So it's not that hot, but I did have earlier because I had some colleague issues, and so I had to start a little earlier than other people. So I was talking to one of our assessment team guys, and they were like, "Hey, look, I got this problem with this one guy." I'm like, I understand that. He's really adamant. He really loves his course. I don't know how to help this with you, but can we take a pause real quick? I'm gonna pour myself a drink. That's where we start. So I started with GTS 2020, which is 135.7, and then I'm where I'm at right now. So anyway, guys, all been fun, been real. I think this is great. I'm having a good time. We got through the first 30 minutes, 40 seconds. Only get straight to the edibles. So And here's the reason why I do. I've been holding off for this.
I thought we were talking about Halloween plans this week.
Shh. We talked about those kind of. I said I'm going to do like some domesticated stuff on Friday. All right. So, shh.
All right.
So I want to tell you real quick. I've already told this story before, but I want to tell it again. So my first ever edible experience. So my psychiatrist and my counselor were like, "You need to do some edibles, or you need to do some THC and this, that, whatever." I'm like, I can do that maybe, but I'm really anti-drug and this, that, whatever. And like, it's not really the same.
Wait. I hate to interrupt this story. Did your therapist tell you to touch grass?
She did, but she literally lives on a hippie compound.
Sure, totally.
Down, it's called The Farm, and it's down in Santa Fe.
All
right.
Well,
It's spelled like Santa Fe, but it's Santa Fe.
You
But
say
anyway,
Santa Fe around here.
so anyway, she was like, "You need to do this," and so I went down to, so we have, I forget what hospital it is. It's not Maury Regional. It's a different hospital. It's like one of those heart ones that has God in it and stuff like this. And so I went to this. I don't mean to make it sound like that. What I'm trying to say is
St.
that
Thomas?
yes, it was St. Thomas. So that's exactly who it was. It was St. Thomas,
That's a good
which I
one.
should know because I'm Catholic, or I was. But I still do a lot of the Catholic stuff.
Nobody's perfect.
Like no condoms and drink a lot. So anyway, so I went to St. Thomas, and right as soon as you walk in the door, there's a dispensary there, and I'm like, all right, cool. It's gotta be reputable. It's right here so they give me this freaking. So give me all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, look, I'm a virgin to this. I've never done this. I don't do drugs at all. All this, and the guy was like, he's kind of dainty, might have been a liberal, but he was definitely dainty. He would have been celebrating. You probably seen him on Saturday, David.
When I went to Pride on Saturday, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe I saw him there. I don't know.
So anyway, he was like, hey, I'm sorry. He was like, hey. He's like, hey, I can hook you up. And I'm like, I bet you can. But what I need is I don't need penicillin. What I need is some THC. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. My therapist and my psychiatrist both think they would help me in my PTSD if I took, just try to implement this into my game. I'm like, cool. And he's like, cool. He's like, cool. I got you. Kind of cute. Anyway, and so
Wait, did you say that to him or did he say it to you?
no, he said it to me. I wouldn't say that to anybody. That's some bullshit right there. But anyway, second cuss word. I'm not trying to cuss tonight, but or any night. But anyway, and I don't know if the other one counted because I kind of said the F word, but I didn't kind of finish it. I didn't say the hard K.
No.
It's kind of like when you say hard
No,
G, you
no,
don't
we're
do
good.
the, or
We're
hard
good.
ER. You don't do
We're
that.
good.
I think you're good on that one.
All right.
Fuck.
So we're at 1.5. All right. So anyway,
1.5
He's like-
swears.
so he hooked me with these not edibles, but these gummies. And I'm like, it's cool. But right behind him, so this is partly my fault, mostly his fault, but definitely partly my fault. All right. So I seen behind him, there was these Rice Krispie treats, and there was some that had maple and bacon. I was like, these are like two of my favorite. I'm like, two of my favorite. He's like, I don't think you're ready for that. I'm like, I don't think you're a very good salesperson. And so he's like, so if you're going to take this, what you need to do is take 1/4 of 1/4. So I'm like,
So an 8. Yes.
yeah. So I can do math. I'm pretty good at this. I'm like, I can totally do this. So I cut this thing up into fours.
Not even 8. That's a 16th. Fourth of 4.
No, a fourth of a whole is a fourth, and then you break it down to a second one. That would be an eighth. Say
Now, if you cut it in half, it'd
No,
be an 8.
that's a half.
You would have to cut it into 4, and then you've got.
Then you got
16th.
eighths. You're right. So
Yeah.
it would be a 16th. So either way, which makes the story even better. So I'm down to 1/16. I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. Got my nice knives out. I'm cutting this down. I'm like, boom, boom, there it is. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this. So I had this 1/16th of 1/4.
Just 1/16.
Yeah. Well,
It's all good.
I'm not trying to break your balls, man, but like you're the
Nope.
math guy.
honestly,
You're very good about
though,
accuracy.
but honestly though, so if you go, that's not true. If you take 1/4 of 1/4, and then you
It's
take,
1/16.
and then let me
It's
finish,
1/16.
and then you take 1/4 of 1/4, meaning that you have this. So you have this
Yeah.
big piece, and you got the smaller piece. That is actually 1/8.
If you cut it in half, yes.
No.
Yes.
If you cut,
If you cut a fourth in half, you have an eighth. If you cut a fourth in
Doesn't matter.
fours, you have one.
all right.
It's
So
okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Moving
It's all
on.
good, man.
Try not to cuss.
It's all beautiful.
I'm not
What
even
happened
trying
now?
to give you a hard time. I'm seriously not. Okay. Anyway, go on. You took the edible.
I did.
What
So-
happened?
And so I teach class, and so I'm like, I can teach class.
Uh-oh.
Steven. Holy shit.
Well,
What up,
Steven. So I had a funny conversation with Steven on Sunday. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool. So it is what it is. So I take it. And I had to teach class. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm teaching class. And then all of a sudden it hit me. So I'm like, hold on a second. My son's calling me. And I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. Anyway, so I'm like, so I take it. He's trying to get me to cuss, and I'm trying not to. But anyway, so
You almost got him, Steven. Keep going.
anyway, so I take this, and I get ready for class. I'm fine for the first like 15, 20 minutes of class, and then all of a sudden it hits me, man. It hits me hard, and I'm like, and I'm just talking. I'm just like talking, and all of a sudden I hear in my head, like, dude, you sound retarded. Like not like the fun kind of retarded, like the fucking like real retarded people. All right. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to send a message to my program director and my program, so senior leadership of the school. I'm like, hey, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm just not in the game today. I need to cancel out. And so I canceled out the rest of my day. So I go lay in bed, and I'm like, oh my God. Of course, I never done drugs in my life, and I am so high. Like, I think that's what it's called. I am so high. All right. I'm so high, I can't even lift my legs. All right. And so, and
I have no legs.
and I'm sitting there,
You totally did.
I'm thinking, I may have to pee here in a little bit. How am I going to get there? Do I crawl? Like, does like hoof it?
Did you pull Lieutenant Dan to get to the bathroom?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you do. You just get in the shower and just fall down and just like, let it
You
all
ain't got
out.
no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
And so I'm like, we'll get to him here in a minute. I'm gonna let him say all his nonsense. We'll get to him here in a minute. But anyway, so I'm like, oh my God. So I call. I guess I forget how to brain think. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm so high. This 70-something-year-old lady. Like, I don't know how to even talk about this, but I am so high. And the kids are getting ready to do like their Friendsgiving here, and I was supposed to help out, and I did. Fortunately, I got all the stuff together prior to. But then I was like, and so like Preston came in there. He's like, Dad, you okay? I'm like, I got a migraine, man. You're gonna need to go away. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, I think that's what it is. I really think that's what it is. Don't turn on any lights because your dad's drooling over here. All right. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even see. And so I call my mom. Like I said, I call my mom, and she's like, what do you mean you're high? I'm like I took this edible, and I thought I did the right thing, and I did what he told me to do and all this stuff. And I can't, like, I don't even know how I'm gonna go to the bathroom later. Like, I haven't thought that far ahead, but I'm thinking about it. Right. And so anyway, I get to the point that, and then I call Steven. I'm like, dude, how do you work every day? Like, how do you go to your job? Because he smokes grass like it's his job. He's like, I can't. Like, I called him on Sunday. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, you could hear him in the background. You know that sound where you just took a bite. Right here. You know, one of those kind of things. And I'm like, hey, dude, can you not be high later? And he's like,
No.
can't promise that. But I do this for yours and everybody else's benefit. That's the exact words. I do this for yours and
That's
everybody else's
hilarious.
benefits. All right.
He says
So-
he doesn't smoke before or during work.
That's not true. I don't believe that shit at all.
Dude,
Third curse word. I'm up to 3. I don't believe that at all. That's a lie.
I believe it. I believe you, Steven.
But what I would say,
It's the
when I
same
called him,
rules. Who cares
so I
what you do
called
outside
him
of
and
work?
I was like, oh my god, how do you do anything? I don't even know where my legs are. Like, are they still attached? Like, I don't know what's going on here. So anyway, the next morning I wake up and I look at this freaking like this scrumptious freaking like cell phone shaped Rice Krispie treat that has maple and bacon in it and all this stuff. I'm like, and it says it's 22 servings. 22. There's 22 servings in there. So it took like 7 servings.
See, that's the problem. You can't make something that delicious be something that's going to get you messed up. Because then you get messed up and you're like, wow, that looks really delicious. I'll eat some more.
Mhm.
And then you're just making the problem worse.
Listen, I got this guy that comes by the container every Saturday. We call him Flip Flop because he's like this. He looks like Willie Nelson. So this is maybe about 2 weeks ago. He comes and he orders 2 slabs of ribs. No problem. He sits himself down on the edge of the trailer of my smoker trailer and by himself eats 2 full St. Louis slab ribs, rib tips and all by
Damn.
himself.
Damn.
Boy had the munchies.
Listen, we're sitting here watching it, and I'm like, "There's no way."
There's no
Those
way.
two
Not
won.
gonna do it.
And
You
listen,
gotta watch out for those skinny bastards, man.
he's just sitting there
You gotta
going to
have a
town.
run.
So we call him Flip Flop because he's just that. When I tell you, I don't know what it is that he smokes, but when he pulls up and he opens his car door,
It's like
you
Cheech
can
and Chong.
smell it.
That's
Like-
hilarious.
It takes over everything.
Yo, Dookie, pick up the
Everything.
phone.
What's up?
What's up?
Dude,
You smash my gas station grass. That's hilarious.
Oh, geez.
I honestly don't know what I got smashed like, but it was not good.
It's all good. Man.
But the Rice Krispie treat sounds delicious, though.
No, it
Bacon on
is. It
Bacon
looks
and
like I
maple?
said, it
Hell
looks
yeah.
scrumptious. It is
Dude.
like you want to just eat that
That's
whole thing in
dangerous.
one setting.
That's what I'm saying. It's dangerous.
I mean, it had
Mhm.
maple and bacon in it. I was like, come on, those 2 of my favorite.
So this past weekend, while the wife was out of town, I decided that I was going to partake. And fellas, I will tell you, this is the first time. So just before the wife leaves, she goes, "So what are you gonna do with yourself this weekend?" I said, "Saturday, after everything's said and done, I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna get high as a fucking kite." Mind you, I said this with a perfectly straight face.
Mhm.
And my wife-
To a Day County Sheriff's deputy.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, what's the fun in that? She can't arrest me, right?
Yeah, we live in different
Oh,
times
yeah.
now, man. That's just legal.
Well, it's got to be over 14 grams, so he's good.
So-
hilarious.
Sure enough, I sit down, cleaned up everything. I sit on the couch and I pop one of these gummies. And I'm
Did the whole
sitting there.
gummy?
I did the whole thing.
Oh, that's where you
How many milligrams was it?
I'm gonna get the package in a second.
Okay.
Because the 25s will kill you.
So
I'm sorry, will kill me.
I was sitting
I'm
on
like
the
a
couch
virgin.
and I was like, I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
Fellas, when I tell you like 30 seconds later,
See, put your ass on blast, man.
whoa,
Well, anyway, it was the Bartles and James of bourbon.
I was like, holy hell.
By the way, there was great commercials back in the day.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
See how I
So
turn that negative into a positive? Let's move on.
it's
Continue.
one of those
Good
things
job.
where it comes in waves. And I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get upstairs. I really have no. I'm laying on the couch, just wet puddle.
Stuck.
I'm stuck totally, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get upstairs. So it finally comes down like in one of the waves. I said, okay, let me go.
gotta move.
And
Gotta move.
what's funny is you find yourself like literally doing it. Like you're like
Yeah.
moving arms and everything. You're like, I got this.
So
7 minutes later, you've gone like 8 inches.
You may not even left the couch at that
So
point.
far.
so listen,
You're waiting till the
And-
next wave.
everything is sensations. I take my shoes off, my flip flops, and I'm walking upstairs, and there's
Skids.
carpet.
You're black
going
folks.
upstairs.
You call it skids, you know.
Anyway,
And the sensation from the carpet.
Oh man, this is cool.
Definitely if it's like fresh carpet, feels good. I know that feeling. I know what you're talking about. Like I'm wanting to. So I was at Michelle's this past week, and she has fresh carpet upstairs. Oh my god, that freaking carpet feels good. I like it. You just want to stretch your toes out like monkey paws. You just want to feel it
so
all.
you get really high and do like a Febreze commercial when your face is just like.
Nobody wants to look at my feet. But she did say
Like if you
one of the
face.
things she loves about me was my feet. I'm like, that's not true.
That's
She's
true.
like, I could pick them out of the lineup. I'm like, I'm sure you could. These are the worst feet you've ever seen in your life.
It's down to you and Elephant Man,
Well,
basically.
you were on the carpet, man.
But it was such a great ride. But fellas, when I tell you I was so glad when it was over, oh my God.
I've been using my gummies to sleep at night.
That's where I
Yes.
use mine.
Pop one, like because it helps
Shuts
with
it
the headache.
off.
Helps. I can sleep and through the banging headaches. So
Yep,
it's
shuts it
about
off,
time
gets
to,
you sleep.
to go to a state where I can resupply.
Yeah, there you go.
Same way goes
Yeah.
does Arizona.
I haven't
Is
taken
Arizona legal?
taken a gummy in about 2 months now.
You have to-
since I got out of the clink for the Alcatraz of mental health. I haven't taken a gummy at all.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh, it is.
No, I said for me.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not
no, I know that's not
contradicting
true
you.
for you because you told me this like when night you met me. Like, hey, I can't stay out long because I took a gummy and I don't know if I'm going to do this.
Yep, that's basically what it came down to. But I did it anyway, didn't I?
And we were at Jordan's house next.
That's right. We're at Jordan's house with his little, what do you call it? The little mixy thing?
Sugar high, what?
Like a Bartista,
Bartista.
but
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like a Bartista.
that's right. Indeed.
Okay.
Woohoo! Arizona legalized it.
Did you just
It's
take one right now?
Arizona in 2
No,
months.
so now I realize where I messed up. Okay.
Uh-oh. How much?
Okay. So each gummy is actually 10 servings.
Oops.
So you had 10 servings of 25
Yeah.
milligrams? You had
Nice.
250 milligrams, Billy.
I'll be honest with you. I would be
Billy.
doing the show right now, still
Sir.
today high.
I would be. You remember that commercial that played in the 90s about like, oh yeah, it's my sister. She's on drugs now. And she's like a flat
Well,
puddle
that's a-
like in the couch.
That's a big gummy.
That was Billy.
Yeah.
That's a big gummy.
I
250.
really like orange juice, so that works. Well.
250.
Yeah.
That shit.
So that is why I was so bad.
My favorite
that
time
that
ever.
explains
My
some
favorite
things,
time
sir.
ever was me and David. We were down in Panama City. He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we're gonna go over here to this
Oh,
dispensary." I'm like, "Let's do it."
They've
So
already
we-
heard this story once tonight
No, we didn't talk about it yet. We talked about my experience.
in the pre-show.
Oh, we know the story.
You guys know the story.
What's
Either way, we went to the dispensary,
Yep.
and then David got the gummies that he
Got
said he
the
didn't
thing.
want.
Exactly. And I was right, wasn't I?
Yep. And so we're sitting. So at 11:50 a.m. we're sitting there.
Uh-huh.
11:50 a.m. So like not even noon yet. We're
Mhm.
sitting on the back on the balcony and we're having drinks. And I'm like, I hand him my bourbon, and I'm like, "You're gonna have to finish this. I'm done. I'm gonna go lay down."
Mhm.
I was cut up in a little ball in my bed, and I was like, "Oh my god, I am so high." And I could have solved all the world's problems, all of them, if it would have just been slower and I had like a pad I could write on and stuff, and like I could figure this out. We can do this. We can figure this out together. We can do this right now, you know. But I couldn't. And then David came by one time. He's like, "You gonna make it for your class at 6?" I'm like, "I don't know. I really don't. I don't know."
I'm astonished that you pulled that off. Seriously.
I did.
My guys, I am unwell. I ate shellfish. Something.
Which is what I should have said.
Yeah.
But I was like, I still got this. I can do an hour and a half. I can do an hour and a half class.
I get that too, though. Like I'm like I can power through it. I don't want to acknowledge my mistakes.
We're gonna watch every video that I know to man. We're gonna do it all right now.
And you got
you guys are gonna all get an A tonight.
You know what this conversation reminds me of? You guys ever heard of these two guys, Red Man and Method Man? They had called the How High Tour. Oh my God. Oof.
Nice.
Yeah. It'll probably be another 6 months before I do one of those because I'm not.
Yeah, before you do 250 milligrams.
Yeah, but you just like
holy shit, dude.
You dive in with both.
You probably lost your whole night. Isn't that what happened? Like,
listen.
You're like when you finally get normal again. You're like, what the fuck? It's Tuesday. What? I took this shit on a Saturday night. What the? Where have I been? Fucking Yeti vlogs.
I took it Saturday night at 7:00 on the dot. 20 minutes later, nothing. 30 minutes later, I was completely underwater. And like I said, I really enjoyed it, but I was glad when the ride was over. I was in the bed.
Brian Kelly, by the way, is named the LSU coach that was fired.
And
that
like
was
Jody,
in the first 5 minutes of our show.
I was curled up, and I never slept so good in my life. I mean,
I don't know that I slept good that night. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I slept good. I might have seen some stuff that I can't explain. Just being honest.
But hey, that's where I use mine at, man. It helps me sleep.
Oh.
I just know I was like, dude, all the people, like dogs and cats, blacks and whites, we're all getting along.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it.
I
would have paid money for that to see him high.
Oh,
dude, we had to.
I invited you on that trip. You know this.
Yeah.
You would have seen him in his full
glory. Of course, but I got ran over by 18-wheeler. What do you expect?
Yeah.
It's not on me. That's on you and 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we still got to make this happen at some point.
Of course.
So you can see that in its full
Jody
glory.
bet not get high around me because I am going to torture him.
We gotta do this in Miami, is what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna get
so we just take him and drop him at the Dirty Rabbit, right?
Before that,
I'm already like a VIP guest.
I'm gonna.
He's
do I get a lanyard real quick? Do I get a lanyard?
I'll get you. I'll make sure we get you one.
You're gonna have a lanyard.
I can do this. If I have a lanyard, I can do this.
You're gonna have the most blinged out lanyard.
While Jody's good and high, I'm gonna get me a feather and I'm gonna rub it right down the middle of his booty cheeks. Just
actually, I felt that right now. I really felt that right this second, and I liked it.
I'm gonna whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
I don't even care. Right now, I'm getting some cold chills. I think this is great.
I'm gonna kiss him on the back of his neck.
Like that too. So far, we're batting 1,000. So say something I don't like.
No. See, I knew he was the little spoon.
Listen.
I felt it.
Wait a minute, Tyler. Do not take me away from my heaven right now.
Rub some icy hot on your balls.
So you fucked it up. Wait a minute, real quick. Is it going to be your hands putting it on my balls?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Why? Anything else would be uncivil.
Jen.
Man, this show's just gone down, huh?
I just want to see how you
This
explain it to your
conversation has
therapist.
gotten so weird.
Yeah, explain that one to the
You'd
therapist.
be like, I took your advice. I got my ass
like,
tickled with a feather. What?
So
That's
I've been
not
trying
really
to.
what I said.
So here's how I explain it. I would be like, "Hey, look. So you told me to get out there and be more hippie like you. I can't do Birkenstocks because I think your feet stink. But
There was this guy with this feather.
yep. So there was my black friend. He's black as fuck, and I like him. I really do. That was my fourth cuss. I need to stop that. But that was so he's black. He's not
The
white.
feather.
So what we say? And he was like, "Hey, can I put this feather like through your ass cheeks?" And I'd be like, "Let's do this." He's like, right now, even me saying it makes me tighten up. It's like it really feels good. I get cold chills thinking about it. Yeah, I'm down with this. Let's do this.
Jesus.
Let's do this.
And I'm gonna do it while you laying on your stomach.
That's fine too. I'm good with that. That not as good. I'd rather be like side what's it called? Side rendering.
Boning.
No, I'm gonna make you toot that thing up for me, Zaddy.
Down with that. We can do this. No matter how
Oh,
bad you make it
Jesus.
sound, it still sounds good. Like if we were in prison, and you were like, "I'm gonna put a feather in your ass creek," prior
Ass
to
creek.
hammer it down, and I'd be like, "By the way, I don't think ass because it's in the Bible. I don't think that's a bad word."
No.
So he's been there. Whoa, there. He's been there.
Whoa,
he
whoa,
knows
whoa.
what I'm talking. But my point being is that a little bit of softness. Come on, like, am I the only one that gets like a cold chill? Like, feels good from that? I want to get a feather right now. I have some out.
Man,
I have some.
I'm not hating. Like, be you, man. Just whatever makes you
Hey.
feel good, you know. Oh, Steven's got some words. I was gonna say, I'm sure y'all invite me, but that was
It'd be
before
a
I figured that would be the Diddy party.
Sorry,
Why is this a
my
little
queen
bag
is-
with complimentary baby oil? What's up with that?
Yeah, what's
Oh.
up with that?
What's going on here? Welcome to the freak off. What's that?
Well, I mean, if it starts with a feather, you're gonna get me every time. In my ass creek, come on, that's gonna be some good stuff.
Your ass creek.
What do you call it?
I thought it was called an ass crack.
Okay, ass
Like
crack. We can go with that.
Versus ass creek, which makes me think of like creek water.
Well, no, it's like it's special to me, so I call it a creek.
Oh boy.
It's
It
sacred.
doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't flood.
The sacred waters of Jody's ass creek.
All right, so we're at the hour. We're at the hour.
Hey guys, happy Halloween.
Anybody got any
Oh,
Halloween
that's
drinks
great
going on?
plans. Let's talk about it next Monday.
I'm probably drinking tequila on Halloween because I'll be in fucking Cancun at a wedding,
Nice.
doing
Nice.
all the like Day of the Dead stuff and just having a blast and being
Dia
ignorant
de
as
los
hell.
Muertos will be that'll be a cool place to be
See?
for Dia de
I'm
los
excited.
Day of the
Yeah,
Dead is
excited.
cool. If you ever get a chance to do that, that is so cool.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna live it up.
Took my ex
Oh,
to
thank you, right.
Day of the Dead, and she loved it. So it's good times.
This show derailed.
She said this show derailed early.
We actually made
That
it
it
a half
did.
hour.
Real quick, who
Well, we
who
had a
derailed
topic.
it,
We
Joe?
did 30 minutes.
You
We're
did.
okay.
We never even tried to do the topic. Which was your
Close.
topic?
I still
Yeah, I
got
know,
cold
but-
chills about the feather in my ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's gone now.
It's,
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
thought I was done drinking tonight, but that's a memory I don't want.
Yeah, no,
Or
don't need that visual.
Or you can just come to Pride next year, okay? How about that? And we could just we can stop saying shit like
Yeah,
this on
there's
these
probably
shows.
plenty of feathers.
Just
down
get it out
there.
your system, man. Just come down to Pride. We accept you.
So
man.
they put
We
feathers
love you.
in people's asses there?
I've
That
never
was
seen
butt
that.
plugs
no.
and like penises.
I've never seen that at Pride either.
That's not stuff I want to do. Or assless chaps in
But
public.
you want to
All
feather in
chaps
your
are
ass.
asses.
All right, I got real quick. Rob, World
Yeah.
Series, who you got?
Blue
What
Jays.
I got nothing, man.
What? You
Life
think
is-
LA gonna go back to back, or you think the Blue Jays gonna take it?
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Blue Jays, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Dodgers pull it out.
Fuck the Dodgers. That was my fifth.
I
that was
don't-
my fifth guess. Sorry.
I don't disagree with you, but I wouldn't be surprised
hate
if they
that
pull
team.
it
Five
out.
times.
So
It's 5
that's the reason
times,
why it's
sir.
tattooed on my arm. San Diego, right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Screw those guys.
We'll see after, what is it, tomorrow night they play?
Yeah.
Tonight. Don't they
Tonight,
play
yeah.
Tonight they're playing right now.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So it should be
All right.
interesting.
Well, I think probably let's go ahead and move it to the after show.
All right.
Peace out. Love you guys.
Yep.
Not part of the VIP chat. Be part
Like,
of
subscribe,
it.
hit the little
and
bell.
subscribe. Yeah. Do all that
Follow
stuff.
us, and on TikTok, we're on TikTok now because of Jody's doing TikTok stuff. You guys follow that, all right?
Be good to yourselves,
Yes,
my
sir.
friends.
Be good to yourselves,
That's
guys.
Yep.
Cheers.